here.
Do you know this song? No. How long have you played
Good to
piano?
go.
I don't play piano.
George, you got any thoughts here?
I certainly do. Mary, tell him.
It's simple. We don't have a choice.
Well, you gave it a shot. We wish you luck in shelling elsewhere.
No. We don't have a choice. He's got to stay here. We can't afford private school. I sure can't homeschool him. He's doing calculus and Euclidean something or other.
Euclidean geometry. That's where I learned
Here.
that.
We can't afford private school. I sure can't homeschool him.
All
He's
I
doing
care about
calculus
is that
and
my son
Euclidean
gets
something
the
or other.
education he deserves.
So you all
That's where
are
I
going to
learned
have to.
that.
We can't afford private school. I sure can't homeschool him.
All
He's
I
doing
care about
calculus
is that
and
my son
Euclidean
gets
something
the
or other.
education he deserves.
So you all
That's where
are
I
going to
learned
have to.
that.
We can't.
Okay. Let's go day 2. Let's see. Okay, save that. Okay, save that. Let's see here. Let's go. Oh, where is it? I can't remember already. You're serious? Ugh. I'm going to get this down eventually. Is it? No. Man, this is it, right? Yes. It's not showing my... It's not showing my stuff. Alright, well, let's log in. Oh, that's right, I can manage it through OBS. That's right, okay. There we go. Alright, let's see what we can do today. What do I want to start out with? Let's... Okay. I'm gonna start out with this. Okay, only does the game, which is perfect. Okay. Start with this, and then. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, is it gonna work? I would like it to work. Right. Perfect. Let's see here. Don't have aquatic form yet, lame. Alright, our goal is to try to get everything we can completed before we move on to the next zone. Next zone. Probably be Westfall. Just probably go in best order I can. Try to complete all the battle pets professions that I pick up. All the quests that I can. Let's see. That did not work. It still says in the free trial account. That isn't correct. I might have to relog. Nope, still says in free trial, huh? That is a absolute bummer. Little druid, you're already so strong. Okay, cat. There we go. Perfect. Clear casting prod. Gonna go move over and we're gonna clear out the Jasper load mine, I guess. Oh, put me on that. Something backwards. Alright, and it looks like the Cobalt here have a mining mallet I can get. Melon juice, I already drank that. Let's see if this one's come back yet. Nope, and it still says free trial account. I might just have to relog here eventually. So I can start working on picking up battle pets. see what the mines got to offer me. The wrong button. Feels like to destroy everything so quickly. See if that keeps up. Probably. I think this game is what it used to be. Cruising through pretty good so far, not doing too bad. Let's see, is this spider back here? Let's see one. I think there was a spider back here. This up. Oh, days. Rude. Out of all the functions they've kept in this game over the years, they still have days. Let's see here. I swear, I thought maybe this is the wrong line. I thought there was. I guess I should have an add-on that tells me if there's a rare or not. Right there. Alright, well, we'll move on. Keep this pretty easy peasy. Silver leaf. Let's see if this guy wants to drop a mallet. No, could you drop patchwork clips? No, we need that. Heck yeah, super exciting music. Alright, let's see. What else? Let's just crafting reagent. There's a crafting reagent for I don't remember, I thought that was for like first aid 1,000 years ago. Get this wolf out of my way. Silver leaf. Oh, what a wolf. Is that 2 transmogs on the same wolf to pick up? Well, let's go. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Collected. That's all collected. What do I think? Is that pep out yet? I need to fucking just log out. Restart my account so it's not in the free trial mode anymore. Oh yeah. Clam meat, we're gonna need that for later. Let's see if just logging out will count. It's gonna make me exit out of the whole game. Should be lame. I might have to restart the stream. It's gonna ask for that. Hopefully logging out just fixes it. Alright. Free trial accounts cannot participate in pet battles. Are you kidding me? Alright, well. I don't know if it's technically still counting the stream right now, but... See, it just boots right back up. That was pretty cool. See if it works now. Upgrade to the War Within for $25. We don't need the War Within. Not right now anyways. Alright. Let's see. Does it? Let me do it now. Free trial accounts cannot participate in pet battles. I'm not a free trial account anymore. I paid my dues, Blizzard. Oh yes, they added in the single button assistant. Wow. How the game has changed over the years. See, I guess I could check to make sure. Yeah, subscribe for 1 month till July 30th. Let's check this really fast. Yes. Don't know why. It still says in free trial. Try one more time. Free trial accounts cannot participate in that. Okay, I guess. Gonna make this really annoying. I thought the bandits had something that I needed. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm showing for everything. Alright. Alright. Try again the pet battles thing in a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't gold cap me or anything. We should try using the auction house or something. Oh, speaking of, there's an auction house right here. Let's see. Will it let me sell or... Free trial accounts cannot perform that action. Oh boy. That's gonna be big set. Oh, it's gonna gold cap me.
For the Alliance. Golden honor, friend.
Oh no, that's right. They changed the gold cap to like 1,000. Never mind. Don't have to worry about it. I'm just being retarded.
Hey there.
Sure. I don't think I'll need that. I'll throw it aside just in case. And later, start just saving all the shenanigans now.
See ya.
Alright, let's see. What's next? I don't want to come over there because I'm lazy. I think that is kind of like the next best spot though. Alright, we're gonna split it over there.
Good day to you.
Oh, maybe it needs me to close like the entire launcher out and everything. Like reopening up. Let's try, I'm gonna try relogging one more time. It is being ridiculous with not upgrading my account. I need to be able to do the things. That's the point. Let's see. Does it want to work now? Whoa. What is this? Free trial accounts can still not participate in pet battles. That's wild. Maybe I should just look up and see how long it takes before like a subscription kicks in. It's just so weird. Earthroot, I think that's like the most valuable, like low-level herb. Take this bear, get in the way of my peace bloom. Mess you up. Rar. I think I was gonna do inscription in this character. I think the inscription mats sell pretty well. Could be wrong, I have to look. Gonna try to spend as little one of my goals is to spend as little real life money. Keep this account going probably for like a year. I have sank 15, well I guess 16 after taxes for a sub. That's it so far. Hopefully that's all I'll have to sink in to play a game. Thinking I'll be able to buy enough WoW tokens with gold I can keep the account afloat. We'll see what happens. Take a lot of play time, but it might be doable. Figured I would stream for funsies, see if anything can happen, but never know. Alright. Prowlers. There we go. Got those guys out. Are you insta respawning for me? How sweet of you. I guess my link didn't count before. Yep, or sure will be right there. Yeah, I need like a rare tracker, I feel like. Oh, level 16, let's go. That increases an additional 5%, so costs 10 rage, dude. Hmm. Just start off with 24 rage and bear form, that I could come up with a key binding to pop bear form, then frenzied regeneration. I feel like that could be a macro. I feel like that could be
Light be with you. Farewell.
doable. Tailoring.
Need something?
Ooh. And an awful profession.
Greetings. Go with honor.
I don't want that flight path for sure, because I'm gonna get real lazy doing this.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Still a no-go on that, huh?
How are you? See you later.
Go with honor.
What are we at? 1959. I don't know why I keep forgetting that the gold cap isn't like 20 anymore. What's in here? Nothing. Cool. Oh, look. There's a dude. He's just hanging out, I guess. Alright. Oh, there's a quest over here to grab. Alright. Let's see. I am not seeing this quest. What is this quest supposed to be? The collector. It says it's available. Is it in here? This guy can die though, I guess. Oh, heck yeah, he drops a quest. I see, that makes sense. Guess I should have thought of that. Ooh, I do need to do one more thing. Move this over here. Hmm. And
Greetings.
turn that
For the
back on
Alliance.
as well.
Be careful.
We're at 152 to 446. Nice. Still quite a bit to go. Oh, they do have rares in here. Okay. I thought they did. I wonder if you can, like... Thought I had a way to track rares better. Maybe I don't. Fast, stealthy cat. Doo, doo, doo. I'm going to grab some linen scraps from these guys, I guess. That. Linen cloth does not count. Also, holy slow. I wonder if I can shapeshift that. I can, let's go. Makes me want to that. Form on a hotkey. I wasn't really thinking I would need to shift in and out a whole bunch, but I guess I was wrong. Oh, look. It's a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Alright. This guy just renewed his buff, too. What a jerk. Alright, one more little scrappy. There's quite a few over here. Grab a two. Oh, hello.
Whoa.
How are things?
I'm tired.
You're tired. Sorry, you're a little quiet.
Yeah, I'm just really tired.
Yeah, I feel it. We went.
Yeah, so go, get away. Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
To say we went for a walk, and you know, exhausting even though it shouldn't be.
Oh, was it a long walk?
I think it's like I live like 3 blocks away from my school, and they walked around the school, and while they were walking I played some basketball for a little bit.
I see. That's fun.
Yeah, it was fun. And then after they walked around, I caught up with them, and then they were like, I don't know how it got brought up, but they're like, you can't hop the fence. And I was like, what do you mean I can't hop a fence? Like, so I ended up hopping the fence just to prove that I could.
Alright, and you didn't get hurt?
No. No, I think it's probably like an 8-foot tall fence. So it's not like super tall.
Okay. Just add a little spice to your day.
Yeah, that was probably the most exhausting thing I did today, though.
What, jumping the fence?
Yeah, for sure. Because then they immediately were like, right after, like, well, you can't hop back over. And I was like, here, fuck you, I can't hop back over. Watch this, my fat ass fucking cleared that fence again.
Ah. It's proving a point.
Heck yeah.
Alright.
But I won't lie, that over the first time wasn't so bad, but like the time back over immediately right afterwards, not even like a 10-second break. It's just like, okay.
There's chain link over something.
It is a chain link fence, yes. I didn't just like, yeah, I had to like climb top it, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I would rip my pants down, something like that.
Yeah, now that you say that, I'm very glad I didn't ruin my shorts that I literally just got off of Amazon. Because I think these were like $30.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, yeah. Good thing you're
$30
being stupid.
sweatshop shorts.
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely not like super nice or anything, but
Safe travels.
you know.
You wouldn't want to snag them and give yourself an atomic wedgie trying to get down a fence.
Oh, absolutely. And these are like the really long shorts too. I think that I
You
got
need
like
something?
really long
Be
basketball
careful.
shorts.
Light
Yeah.
less.
Mm-hmm. You showed them to me.
Yeah. How do I already have this trans? Oh, I guess I had the appearance, but I didn't have the exact belt. I see. That's right. To get used to that. I love whenever I do anything. What is it? The AAT or whatever it's called. All the things. All the things. ATT. I'm never gonna get that acronym right. It goes off. It makes. Feels more like Zelda. Gives me like Zelda vibes when it goes off or something. But
Oh yeah.
it makes me feel important.
That reaffirming chime.
So what'd you do today?
Doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't really want to talk about it. Everything's
That's-
fine, but I won't talk about it.
That is fair.
I have a sandwich, and I'm happier now.
Light be with you. Light bless you.
Sandwiches
The
do
Alliance, go with honor, friend.
make me happier. I
Well met.
think the only thing I've had to eat today was lunch with my mom. She bought
Yep.
that new car, and we went to Panda afterwards. Dude, we were at the dealership at like 10:30 in the morning, and we were there till like 2:30.
Ugh. Looking at cars or just waiting for them to close?
Waiting for everything to happen. But I will
Jeez.
say, like, I was, you know me, I'm fucking autistic or something, so like, I didn't realize, like, my mom was like playing a game with the guy like the whole time, and was like just trying to get the car for less, which is fine, you know, I expect that portion. But I felt like my mom was literally on the verge of crying at one point. I'm like, Mom, you don't have to buy this car. Like,
What?
yeah,
King's honor,
she's just crazy. And then he's like, look, I just want you to write down a number on a sticky note, and I'll see what I can do. And so she wrote down the number, which is 26,500. Granted, this car, after all taxes and everything, was going to be almost 32 grand. So they knocked it from like 32 grand down to 26.5 after everything was all said and done. And then, yeah, after they came back and said that they were going to do her number, I mean, I think it was like $60 less, but she was all like, oh yeah, and all happy, and I was like, you're psychotic.
Yes, she is. So wait, okay, so her writing down the number on the sticky note didn't take it from 32 to 26. It was already 26 something.
So the car, like if you would have just gone in and didn't negotiate at all, the car was $29,000, $28,995.
Okay.
And so she had her car, which the Kelly Blue Book value on my mom's car in like perfect condition was like $800, but my mom's car is in perfect condition. It's probably worth like $7,500, but anyways, they were gonna give her like $3,000 basically for a trade-in on that. And then my mom, I don't even think she was messing around when she started getting confused by the numbers with that trade-in value of her car and stuff. I think she genuinely was confused about that. I think she started getting really hung up on that. But yeah, he's like, stop. I was like also trying to help, like mediate the conversation, not mitigate, but mediate the conversation. And yeah, so he had a number, total after everything, taxes, everything, the car is going to be like 32 grand, and that wasn't even like any bonus insurance or anything, which my mom didn't end up getting, which I don't blame her for that. Anyways, she ended up talking him down, like the total price for the car, they made it like $24,995, so they took like, was that 4 or 5, yeah, because but I think they also like, they took like $4,000 off the car and then gave her like a little more for the trade-in value of the car, because it was gonna be 32 grand after everything, and then she got $26,446, whatever.
I hate buying cars for this reason.
I know, dude. The crazy thing is, too, is my mom is all, like, acting the whole time, like, oh, I hate this part of buying a car. But then when they finally agree to a price, like, the price that my mom wants, she's all, like, happy about it. I'm just like, I thought you hated this. Like, you seem like you're quite enjoying yourself right now.
I mean, I guess it's satisfying to get the number you want, but I can't do the, well, I'll see what I can do. No, I'm going to walk into the dealership. I'm going to say, this is what I'm paying. I want this such and such car. Maybe I'll already have my eye on something, and I'll be like, this is what I'm paying. If you can't do it, tell me right now.
Yeah.
Don't see what you can do. You tell me.
Thankfully,
this much money.
there wasn't too much back and forth. But, I mean, I'd say probably, because we walked in, and she was like, this is what I want out of a car. And another thing, I think my mom, like, because when my mom was talking to me about it, she's acting really weird. But she's like, well, I want a car that's at least, like, the oldest would be like a 2020, which she wanted a car also under 40,000 miles. So, like, I highly doubt you're gonna get even like a 22 that's under 40,000, but she gave him like all her expectations out of a car, and was like, you know, she wanted the same car I have. She wants a RAV4, and yeah. He was like, well, he's like, I literally have one RAV4. It's just slightly outside of your price range.
So it actually worked out pretty well.
It did, yeah. I think it worked out great. The guy was like super nice, and I just wanted to apologize for my mom the whole time. And I get like the car buying process is what it is kind of thing. But that's exactly why I also, when I went to go buy my car, like I said, I definitely overpaid for my car, but I didn't want to deal with that. It's not like I like grossly overpaid and I got what I wanted, so it's not a big deal. Although I will say, after driving a brand new RAV4 pretty much, I was like, sign me up.
You got 2023.
It was a 20, yeah, she got a 2023. Mine's like a 2018 that I got 2 years ago. So,
What was the mileage of yours?
blah, 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 blah. What a great question. Like 60? Maybe it was like
Oh, okay, so-
57. I think it was like 57.
Okay. I'm just curious because I don't know price ranges of cars.
Yeah, you know, I can't even really say whether or not. I think my mom realistically got a great deal, but the only reason why I feel that way is because she just ended up getting a RAV4, so it's just like, well, you're driving literally the best car on the road, so
Is it?
I think it is. I really do too, but I mean, other people might feel differently. I love my RAV though.
It's a Toyota. I mean, it's always going to be solid, I suppose.
Yeah. The guy was saying, I don't know how true this is, but the guy at the dealership was saying that Ford F-150s, the trucks or whatever, were the #1 selling car in America for like the last 25 years. And just this last year, I guess the RAV4s beat it for like the first time, is what he was telling us. I don't know if that's true.
Usually.
Yeah, I'd have to like verify that, like, but I don't know.
I mean, a RAV4 seems like a weird choice. I would believe the F-150s, especially since the businesses buy those.
Yeah, a lot of like commercial,
like that.
yeah, trucks,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
They'll have a fleet of those things because they
Yeah.
can do anything.
Well, I will say this:
Wait.
a lot of especially since gas prices have increased and stuff, I think a lot of companies are switching away from actual like trucks and switching to like a larger car that gets better gas mileage.
Oh, that would make sense, yeah.
Because I know like you could like I know Taylor's job, he drives. I want to say he. Can't remember what he drove. He drives for his job anymore.
But it's not a truck.
No, it's not. But I guarantee you, at one point, they're probably like, "Oh yeah, truck is fine, whatever." You know, guys want to drive trucks, so
Yeah, every company car is a white truck.
yeah.
It always is. So, yeah, maybe so.
I'll also say like going with like a hatchback SUV type of car. Anyways, I think it's also just like a cheaper price point. Because like, dude, I mean, I looked at like I think it was a Tacoma. I mean, I was looking because I was bored, not because I wanted to buy one. It was like 67 grand. I was like, Jesus.
Ooh, I wonder what kind of Tacoma, because that's the car I'd definitely buy a Tacoma.
Oh, really? Would you want a pearly white one?
No, I do not want pearly white. I like gunmetal gray. Kind of like yours, I think.
Yeah,
Yours
mine.
is-
I think mine is called gunmetal. Yeah, my mom's is the
Oh,
same
okay.
color too, which is super funny that she gets one that's the exact same color mine is.
Yeah, and it's not like she haven't had the choice of picking it. It just happened out that way.
Yeah, right. It's so
That's
funny
funny.
because my mom was the first one to kind of get like a new car. Right, she got her 2016 Ford Escape. That was a hot minute ago. I think she's had that car for like 5 years. I don't know. It was pre-COVID. So, and my mom was really happy with it at the time. And then my sister got her Ford Escape. My sister got a Ford Escape, but it was black where my mom's was red. So they drove the same car, just different colors. And I was talking to my sister the other day about everything and how mom now wants the same car I'm driving. And my sister was like, "Oh yeah, you're the favorite now. Of course mom wants to drive the same car you're driving." And not only is she literally driving, she's even driving the same color car that I'm driving. It's like, if you park them next to each other, you'd be able to tell minor differences because my mom's is a little more square body than mine. Because, like, newer model and stuff. But like, realistically, if they were parked next to each other, like, it'd be like that's the same car.
They're two great RAV4s.
Yeah.
Nice. Get another escape room.
Yeah. It's funny too because I was talking to the guy at the dealership about Ford Escapes, and I didn't want to say anything too negative about my mom's car, but like she is having a bunch of issues with her car currently, which is of course why she wants to. And I know my sister at one point had to get it taken in to a Ford dealership, and that was, I think, after something hit her car. I can't remember exactly what happened, but yeah, so she's had to take it in the Ford dealership a couple times. Just hasn't been. Yeah, thankfully, have had zero wrong with my RAV4. Even though, like, every time I start my car, I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna fall apart. I'm gonna be 20 grand in debt, and I can't. Yeah.
Your car is fine.
It is
It's
fine.
new enough.
More than fine.
Yeah. Alright, well. Mom's happy, everything's done.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When we went out today, since today was like the first day of his car shopping, because I don't know my mom when it comes to car shopping. I don't know how long it took her to pick out her Ford Escape. I feel like, and this is no offense to people that like Ford Escapes, but like, I feel like my mom was very rushed. If Steve was like, hey, yeah, you can have like any car you want, basically, like within price range, right? Like under 25 grand.
Yeah.
Who's like, yeah, sign me up for a Ford Escape?
I mean, I know anecdotally, my sister's ex's mom bought a brand spanking new, every accessory you could think of. I forget what the Ford Escape cost them, but that's what they bought.
Probably like 40 grand if it had all the accessories.
I think it was more like 60.
Holy schlaps.
And it was brand new. Yeah. And it had everything you could think of. They also promptly almost crashed it. They blew a red light.
That's so funny. I have to, sorry, I'm gonna interject really fast. So the guy that was selling us the RAV literally had just bought a brand new, I think he called it like a GR4. It was like a Toyota GR4. He said he literally just bought it. And something already hit his windshield. And like windshields are something that's not covered, so he has to like pay it for himself to get a brand new windshield in his car that's literally 3 days old. He said it literally happened 30 minutes after he got his car.
Oh my god. And then it's like unavoidable. It was a true accident, whatever it was, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like a rock or whatever.
Yeah, it was a pretty gnarly crack too. I mean,
Oh boy. That could have been anything on the highway speed.
yeah. I don't know.
Man, poor guy.
But I just can't imagine spending, God, even 60 grand on a Ford Escape. Wait, do you remember what year that was?
It was before COVID, I think. 2018 or 19 maybe? No, it was older than that. It was probably like anywhere between 16 and 18, probably. 16, 17, or 18.
Yeah.
Because that was a while ago, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, my mom's Escape wasn't like a bad car by any means. It's just, I don't know. If your car is
Need help?
in and out of the shop or just having
Hey,
problems,
Lions.
and even then, like her friend
Careful. Go with honor, friend.
that was gonna repair the car, right, was like, hey, like, I can't do the repair
Be careful.
for whatever it was. It was like a sensor of some form. He's like, I can't do it. So she took it in the Ford dealership to fix it. And I guess, so what my mom says, they just didn't fix it. Because the same, and, you know, the guys read the code off there, and yeah, cars still have the same problem. I don't know exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
So they said they fixed it, charged her for it, but didn't actually because the code's the
Well
same.
met.
Yes.
Safe travels.
That is, to my knowledge, what I'm picking up. I don't know.
Okay.
True, everything is. I'm just a bystander, but.
Yeah.
What can I do for you? Like,
I think there'd have to be some kind of warranty or proof of
Yeah.
service or whatever. I know my sister took her, well, the Corolla, into the dealership. I don't know if it was for like routine maintenance. I think it was. I don't think anything was wrong with it. And all of a sudden, she had like a completely damaged oil pan, and she had to pay, I don't know how much money to get it fixed. And we all know that they busted it. On purpose or not, it doesn't really matter. I mean, all of a sudden, right after that, she just happens to have a cracked oil pan or something like that.
Yeah. No, man, but yeah.
Some
No.
bullshit.
Having to take your car in constantly is not fun, but.
No.
Looking for something specific?
Especially if they don't even actually fix or diagnose the problem, or if it's one of those gremlin kind of things that no one can really fix. That's a good sign to get rid of that car.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how fixable it was. The guys. So my mom's friend said that, like, basically, whatever's wrong with the car, right? It was something with the crankshaft. It wasn't serious enough that you couldn't drive the car. Like, he's like, yeah, if, like, this was my wife's car, like, and I was there when he said this, like, if this was my wife's car, I would feel comfortable sending her out in it. It's not a big deal. And the guys there at the dealership said the same thing. Like, the code reader, literally, I saw the code reader said very minor. Like, it was,
Oh, God.
Have a good one.
yeah, not a big deal, but.
But I mean, if they said they fixed it and they didn't, then that's just fraud.
And she paid for it. That's the thing. It's like, and she pays for it. Like, and it wasn't cheap. You know?
Yeah. Pay for the consultation or something, that'd be bad enough. But don't pay and say, yep, we fixed it.
Well, even then, I guess what, like, really bothered my mom about the whole thing with that was, like, so her friend told her exactly what was wrong with the car. Take it to the dealership, tell them this is what's wrong with it. They should be able to fix it. They shouldn't have to do anything. You should just tell them, I want you to do this. Right? And I guess the dealership's response was, well, we can't trust what your friend says or whatever, right? So they were going to charge her like a fucking $500, like, basically read your check engine light fee. And yeah, I don't know. My mom ended up not paying that. The guy, like, ended up taking it off later. But I don't know if that's because my mom had an aneurysm in the middle of the Ford dealership or what, but. Like,
Yeah, they don't usually do that out of the goodness of their hearts. So probably knowing your mom.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't there for that. Thank God. I won't lie. There are times where I'm like, man, I am so glad I wasn't there for that.
Point being is that dealership mechanics is bullshit. They overcharge you for literally everything.
Yes.
I know it's hard to find a good mechanic, but I just feel like the dealership is not the place to go for that.
Most of the time, yeah, I don't like going to dealerships, but I mean, I guess sometimes you can't really do too much about it.
Well, you can find, go through mechanics until you find one you like. I know there's certain things that, parts and stuff that are dealer only.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can order the part through the dealer and have someone else put it on. Probably not.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, why wouldn't you just order the part yourself? You could probably even get it cheaper than through a dealer.
I think there are some parts you literally cannot order anywhere else except through the dealer.
Oh. I guess, yeah, that's probably a thing. Probably to, like,
Again,
pigeonhole
bullshit.
people into, like, going to dealerships.
Feels that way sometimes. Someone struck a deal.
Yeah.
Got a couple more bites for you, buddy.
I know when I helped my friend Chris fix his car, he was able to just order the part offline. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, so I paid. So my goal on one of my goals on this account, I'm gonna have several goals on this account, is to spend as little as possible. I did spend technically $16 and change for a membership for 1 month, and I'm hoping that's the only thing I'll have to do. We'll see. I was gonna transfer WoW tokens from my other account, but I realized later might go against some of my challenginess, and then I also had to wait 3 days after adding myself, and I was like, wow, I don't want to wait 3 days. But dude, it's been like over an hour. Well, that's a lie. It's been like 45 minutes, and it hasn't upgraded my account from free trial, even though it like popped up a thing and everything. I restarted my Battle.net launcher. I did everything. And yeah, free trial accounts can't predict it. I tried somebody, unironically, I was like, well, maybe I'll go like to the auction house and see if I can post something. And then unironically, of course, right in the middle of Gold Chair is somebody on an auction house mountain. I was like, well, speak of the devil, like it might as well.
How are you? Safe
And it wouldn't let me
travels.
auction house either, so I was like,
Be careful.
So you're still technically trying.
I think I'm still technically a trial, and it's like, yeah, I can't gold cap, but like, I don't want to experience cap, you know? Like, why would it take longer than like 5 minutes to update my account?
Yeah, I mean, if you paid, right, the charge
Yeah,
on
I
through.
checked too on
Can I help you?
online,
See you
like,
around.
you
Safe
know.
travels.
Yeah. Here, bud. Last bite, okay? This is it. That's all you get. Good boy.
So I don't know.
If the charge is cleared, then I would try restarting again in 45 minutes.
Yeah. Give me more stuff.
I don't know how I feel about our conversations being recorded and broadcasted on YouTube for all to see forever.
You see, we can keep it more casual.
Hello. Safe travels. See you later.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, I gotta explore Elwyn Forest.
Wow.
Wow.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Hold up.
Metro. Good. Speak with Grandma.
King's honor, friend. Farewell.
Grandma. Get this node that's in my way. Oh, look, somebody else is getting it too. Builder.
You need something?
Can turn
For the
refreshing spring water in for a shiny red apple. I didn't eat one of those yet. Heck yeah. Okay. $9:30. And this guy just took this one. Let's see if we can get in on it. sweet. Oh yeah. Silver leaf, silver leaf, silver leaf. What is this? Tender boar meat. Sweet. Oh. I'm done with tender boar meat. Alright. Alright, alright. Need a talent that makes sprint last longer.
Hey there. See you around. Have a good one.
Back to Grandma again? Alright, what do you want, Billy? Okay. See if we can sneak through the tunnel here. I did not turn sneak on. Oh. I think he's probably in the other... the other entrance. Oh, I hate this mine. Curses. Can't see me. I'm cat. Yay, cat. Alright, I think our friend should be right around the corner here. Now that I remember this cave. What? Well, maybe we'll get a shovel for killing kobolds. Waiting for this jerk to spawn. I cannot believe I cannot find the rat. What was that ping? I don't think I made that ping. I know how to make pings. I don't think I made that ping. Alright, let's stay on the down low. Above the mine. He must be up, and I'm just so special. How do I not remember this? Stupid kobold. Look at me getting stuck on a fucking super easy quest in the starting area. Pretty much. I should be getting mount soon. Oh look, I can find this copper vein. Sure, I should be able to find Alright. Officially just confused. Look at that. I swear, I remember him. He would come up here. I swear this is where he was at. It's gotta be. This is where this person's also waiting. I'm trying to find Gold Tooth. And I swear this is where I remember him being. And apparently I'm either wrong or...
This is Yoldy Mine Shaft. It could be literally anywhere. You know, it says it's right there. It could be above or below you.
Well, that's the thing. I hate this mine shaft for one, but I swear I remember him being like right there. Like I remember
Right at the
entering
front?
in and going up.
I thought he was like way, way far in because when we played it on like classic, I was like, God, I'm not going in there. Not gonna have him.
He
He's
is.
like way fucking far in.
He is. Yeah. And you go like up, you go over and around. At least I thought so. Apparently I don't know anymore.
Well, this is like retail, so they may put him like right at the front.
I just would have such a hard time believing that they would change this quest because... Mostly because why would they, but...
Died to it.
Maybe it was too hard for people.
And yet somehow it's still too hard.
Well, now it's too hard because I can't find him.
I wonder if that other dude found him.
I'm also wondering, oh look, a copper node spawned. Can we get Gold Tooth to spawn? Oh. Okay. Dude, I swear he should be right here. The other person is still also looking right here. I'm telling
It
you.
couldn't be. Okay, wait. I'm not gonna reveal the solution, but I'm gonna wow at this class.
I see.
I have
Oh
to
no,
know
it can't be right here. It is. It's up. It's up again. Okay, I have to find out. Up.
how to up.
I feel like this person's going to message me, and I don't want them to do that.
I feel compelled to spoil this.
Is it because it's
Yeah, he's
recorded?
right. Yes.
I knew it. It always is. Oh no. You're laughing, that's never a good sign, which means I'm probably wrong, which means it's probably down.
I'm not gonna spoil it until you want me to. Or you find him. Either way.
Okay, the only thing I'll ask you to do is if it's like gigabugged and he hasn't spawned for like 12 years, you can spoil that.
No, it is not bugged.
Thank God, because it was reaching a point where I was like, my brother in Christ.
That poor other guy. You can't even talk to each other because you're new, right? Something like that.
Oh, I'm on a free trial. Yeah, that's right. Well, I'm not even on a free trial anymore. I bet
It
he
shouldn't be.
Yeah, I bet he did try to talk to me or say something. Well, I have a newcomer chat.
Yeah, but you might not be able to like post because spam bots will just make new accounts post.
Yeah.
You do anyway, but
You should just let new accounts do whatever they want to do because back in the day, it took me forever to get my WoW account back. When somebody hacked it so they could spam on it.
God. Yeah, that's some bullshit. Let's try that number back. my GM got hacked. And it was just such a stupid sequence of scenarios. I'm not going to name names because we're live here, but longtime member, officer, suddenly sends a mail to everyone with the weirdest fucking English saying, I've made a video of our guild or something like that. Click this link. Go to this link and see it and tell me what you think.
People did.
The GM did it. I don't know how many other people got it, but I got it, and I was like in that guild for like a couple weeks. It wasn't very long. And I was like, I remember the wording was like, "Hey, my brothers, something or other. I'm done this video," and it's like, I've only been here for a short time, but I've never heard that guy talk like that. And I was like, what? I was just a little bit suspicious of it. And the I in his name had an accent. It wasn't him. He didn't even get hacked. It was just someone that randomly decided to impersonate his account. Which is really weird when you think about it. They just randomly chose someone's name. I don't know that they couldn't even know that it was an officer or not. And the GM, having known the guy for a really long time, thought nothing of it, went to it, immediately got phished and hacked. It was like a Trojan or something on his account, and he lost the account. And I think it was spam botting, and he had to jump through hoops he would know to get it back.
Oh, I'm so retarded. I figured it out. He wasn't in the mine.
He's not in the mine.
He was at one point, though, right? This is just vanilla brain?
Let's go to Wowhead Classic and find out. Because Wowhead Classic will tell me.
See, this is what happens when you don't play a game for fucking 10 years.
He was in the mine.
I knew it! I fucking knew it. This isn't even my fault.
Gold Tooth is inside the mine at 4177 on the first level of the mine. Classic. He's moved outside in retail since Cataclysm.
Rude. I played Cataclysm, so I can't even really... Well, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I didn't play Alliance, though, too often.
But your brain is like stuck in the past, and so you've never overwritten the information that's already there.
Dude.
So he will forever be inside that mind in your brain.
Absolutely 100%. You're not even wrong. What's that? I cleared the mine out 6 times? Well, if I clear it out again, then he'll be there.
Well, if you look at the indicator, too...
The indicator did
Those
not
quest
help.
indicators are so deceiving. Yeah, he's literally dead center of the mine. Above it.
Yeah. I read that in
They
the
still
quest too,
have-
so I thought that's why he was up on like the upper floor.
Oh,
Anyways. Yeah, that's pretty funny. The guy, like, I love to, like, if I get like a fake spam text and they're like, they try to sound like as realistic as possible, but like half the way from misspelled.
Hello.
They'll be like, I got one the other day that was like saying that I basically needed to pay like a ticket, like a fine for a toll bridge, and I'm like,
the toll booth ones. We
Mhm.
get those as well.
the only thing about it is like, there is not a toll bridge in my state. My brother, you have picked the wrong man.
I'm pretty sure there's tolls by like San Francisco. I don't think there's even tolls in LA. I don't even know. Like, are there tolls in Sacramento, maybe? So, yeah. I guess they're widespread enough that if they just send it to everyone, someone's bound to pay it.
Yeah. Well, and then too, like, so many people have moved up
Supply
here
only the finest
from
goods.
places.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, there's
won't
everywhere.
know any
People,
better.
they're everywhere.
Dude, you're telling me, but today I saw the absolute craziest family with Washington plates. Dudes are so fucking nuts. These people are so weird. The kid was really polite though and asked if he could pet Cheeto.
I see.
But it was just like he whipped into the lot 1,000 miles an hour, parked completely diagonally in the space, did not give two flying fucks. Then he
Okay.
parked sideways.
Yes,
The-
he actually
everyone
is
just-
probably from the city I'm from.
Yes, everyone just throws their doors open and scatters like mice. Some overweight lady was in the car. I can presume like the
And the guy
wife
was like
slash
really
mother.
skinny, right? And looked like a tweaker.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
mhm. He's from my city. Yeah.
The car was mostly falling apart. You could see the tape marks where there was like he taped on his one of his rear lights at one point. There was some kind of weird rope hanging off the back. The cars hadn't been washed ever, and they're just such the weirdest folk. You know when there's just weird folk. It was them, and you're right. He was skinny. Looked like a tweaker.
I mean,
How are you?
deadass, I would have been like, "Are you from?" and then said the city that I live in, because I have a friend that's from there, and yeah, you can't hide.
Yeah, yeah. That would have been pretty funny. You probably look like me, like I was the crazy one. But it's like, yeah, I called it.
That is quite the adventure you found yourself on today. I am so sorry.
Yeah, when I saw those plates, I was like, dude, now we have the way you suffer with our drivers.
Dude,
Now I'm suffering with
You know
your
what's crazy
drivers.
too is ever since Allie's mom came up from Texas, I've seen like 20. I think I saw literally like 20 cars from Texas today, and I'm like, excuse me, what is happening right now?
I'm guessing because it's in your mind, and so you notice.
Maybe. I mean, I feel like
naturally
I
have lots of
regularly see
Texas.
like quite a few Texas license plates, but it's just like so many. Oh, it doesn't help too that like there's a huge event going on right now this weekend, so people are
Oh, really?
from all over. Yes.
Ooh.
This has been a thing in our town for a long time too, and it is, yeah.
I feel like you told me about this, but I don't know what it is, and I know you can't see it because it'll pinpoint you.
Yeah, I can send you in Discord really fast. But it's yeah, I mean it's really popular.
Oh, yeah.
So it brings in, I think, roughly like 50,000 people to our city.
Not bad.
Our entire downtown is shut down.
Jeez.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
mom picked a
right.
real good day to go car shopping.
Oh, yeah. Good job,
Not
Mom.
only that, but she picked to go car shopping downtown. Shocker.
Did she have a choice?
Well, yeah, there's, I mean,
Car dealerships everywhere.
even the guy that was selling us the car was like, there's literally 3 Toyota dealerships, like, in my city.
So
They're
you're
not small
confused why
either.
you drove all the way down there.
They're massive. Well, there is one way up north that I guess would have been like way closer to my house. But like we left early to go thrifting. And then there's another one like way hold on. I think no way west. It's way no. Hold on. Yeah, west. Yes. It's way west.
Never eat shredded wheat.
Yes. How'd you know? Did I say it out loud?
You didn't say all of this time, but I learned that from you.
Yeah.
Somehow that saying would confuse me more than just knowing northeast, southwest.
Yeah. Well, I learned things in like the first grade, and then like I only learned how to. The reason why I learned how to spell the word because is because in the third grade, another kid, like, I don't know if this is normal, but we were having like a group meeting as like third graders. And she was like, oh, if there's anything like you can share with your classmates to help them, blah, 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 blah. And sure enough, one of the kids raises his hands and is like, yeah, if you need to remember how to spell the word because, you can remember it as an acronym, which of course he didn't say acronym, but it's like, big elephants can always understand small elephants, and that's how you spell the word because. And I was like, wow, that is just way easier for me to remember that entire acronym than to actually learn how to spell the word because. I'm gonna remember that for the next 20 plus years. Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess he wasn't wrong. Kinda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my life is embarrassing. Yeah.
I mean, if it works, it's not stupid. But at the same time, that would take my brain so much longer to process than just learning how to spell a word.
Like, I don't know why it's so much. Oh, now that I am in Goldshire, I'm restarting my account again. I don't know why it's so much easier for my brain to, instead of just like point A to point B, it's like, no. We know point C, and we know point A. We need point B. So we're going to do this convoluted way, like when you're doing math or whatever, and you're like, oh yeah, so 6 plus 7 is 13, but my brain doesn't do that. My brain is like, no, we only know even numbers, so we have to go 6 plus 6, or 6 plus 8, and then I can get 6 plus 7, because I don't do odd numbers. I only do even numbers.
I mean, that's not... Yeah, I can understand that.
Oh, you understand
Because-
that?
I do kinda, sort of, because when I'm thinking of something like an odd number, I wish I could like drum up an example. But if it's like 8 plus 7, I'll think of it as adding the 2 to the 8 to make it 10, and then it's 15. I can't think of it otherwise. I can feel it.
Yeah. I know everyone does math, kind of like in their own way, but like for me, odd numbers don't exist. So if I need to solve for like an odd number, then I have to do like even and then adjust. So it's like, oh yeah, I need to add 103 plus 107. Like, okay. I don't know, that's a bad example, I guess, but...
But you just have a roundabout way of doing things. You have to add a couple loop-de-loops in everything you do.
Dude, and it drives me crazy. And the worst part about it is I have to do it in my super convoluted way so I don't get confused and to make sure that I'm right. Which only adds to like the levels of confusion.
But as long as you're right, you got there eventually.
Yes. It doesn't really take me any longer to do that than, it's just so, I don't know. Free trial accounts can't participate in pet battles. I'm not free trial!
I'm Googling this right now.
Thank you. I also was thinking earlier, I was like, I just need to Google this. Like, clearly I am doing something wrong, and I just don't know. And I'm probably going to keep my stream dedicated to roughly 2 hours every day. So 10:30 will be stream ends.
Alright.
Maybe I have to upgrade to the War Within, but I don't necessarily want to do that. I shouldn't have to. I paid for a WoW subscription. That's no longer free trial. That should be, I have all access to everything up to stuff.
Well, these are fairly old threads, but people say it can take 1 to 2 days.
Really?
These are fairly old threads. Let me see if there's like a newer one.
I guess I shouldn't be too surprised, but I guess it's a good thing I'm keeping my streams to 2 hours. For now, I mean.
For now.
We'll see what happens later. I just wanted to touch the frogs. I wanted to start the stupid non-combat companions bullschlap.
I know, it's like your favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone said it'd take them a couple hours, or some said they think it took them a whole day. So give it 24 hours. This was 11 years ago. I'm gonna say that's like not totally accurate. I thought that said 11 days ago. It says 11 years.
I see.
Hey there.
Y's and
Have a good one.
D's
See you around.
strangely look very similar when you're really desperate for information. So I feel it.
You know, when I'm just skimming, like, ooh, number, that looks accurate.
Good day to you. Safe travels.
So yeah, I'm gonna say 24 hours. Boo.
Alright. Well, I don't have to worry about hitting gold cap, I guess.
Yeah.
I could go do, like, maybe some cooking fishing dailies in Stormwind, because... So I think, basically, what I'm gonna do is... Before I move on to the next zone, I think... I'm gonna have to complete every quest and have it, like, entirely explored, and just, like, super basic things. I'm gonna try to keep up my professions, which I just have gathering professions right now, because I want to try to make as much income as I can, because I don't want to pay cash for this game. And I want to see if I can honestly get enough WoW cash, or Blizz cash, that I can, like, buy the expansions and stuff. Doesn't seem impossible, but I think it'll take effort.
Yeah, it probably won't take quite a long time, but if you're having fun, time's not an issue.
Yeah. So I have like my little plan. I am gonna stay here until I at least complete every quest, and I was gonna try to complete as much as all the things as possible. Elena's bonnet, huh? I don't know what that is. It's in Stormwind City, but anyways, complete as much of all the things as possible. Right now I'm at 213 in L14s out of 444, so I'm almost halfway done. But I do think it's gonna have some things that are like not necessarily fully capable for me to do anyways. I'm sure there's something somewhere that it's like, yeah, I don't know how doable that is. And like there's like Drakthir Awaken quests. I'm like, yeah, I don't know even really what that...
Awaken. You're not a Drakthir.
Yeah.
Hey there. See you
That's
around.
something different.
I'm not really sure. But that being said, we are gonna slop up now to Stormwind City, probably finish with doing cooking and fishing dailies. So what level I'm 19. Well, the free trial accounts cap out at 20, right?
Yes, although one of the old threads said that you could probably start leveling past 20 immediately.
Okay, I guess as long as I can fly, that's all I care about. Because speed.
Oh, that's right, yeah, I gotta get to, what, 20... Is 20 flying? Like, slow flying?
I think so, yeah, I think so, yeah. I got mounts at like level 10 now. But I mean, as much as like knowledge as I have about WoW, it feels all useless because it's from fucking 10 years ago.
Yeah, they have made the game much more approachable and user-friendly.
Dude, tell me about it. It's like maybe I should do like classic challenges or something because my knowledge would be more useful.
It's really relevant. And the fact that you can log on an already established account and immediately you're level 10 and you can just drag and ride and you're good. This is so weird.
Yeah.
That will always feel wrong.
Dragon riding at level 10?
Yeah, you just fly at level 10. There's literally zero use for ground mounts. I don't know. Seems weird.
I do think it'd be much more interesting if ground mounts had some form of purpose rather than PvP. PvP is like the only time you'd ever really use ground mounts. Yeah, I can't really think of any other time you'd use them.
Like in dungeons or raids occasionally.
Even then they have dragon riding in half the raids and dungeons and stuff now, yeah? It's like a mechanic.
Yeah.
I hated that shit.
Or even the Undermine raid where you just ride the car. You have to. And it can be dangerous because you immediately get dismounted if you get in combat in the car.
See.
But still, it was another mechanic of, yeah, you don't need a mount, we give you a mount. You certainly don't need a ground mount. Besides, you can mount your flying mounts when you're on ground mount anyway, so why do ground mounts even exist?
Yeah, I kind of have to agree with that.
I don't know.
I do think ground mounts would be more, or, WoW would be cooler if ground mounts were exciting again. I don't know. I'm so nostalgic and so, like, I want WoW to be kind of the way it was, 10 years ago. I'm not saying everything should be the way it was 10 years ago. Don't get me wrong, I love quality of life updates. I love the fact that, but it's like, it's gone to the point where, like, literally I log in and it literally flashes the, like, oh, there's now a one-button rotation helper. Here you go. It's like, I'm sorry, why are we playing the game? Like,
Yeah. With this simplified and, like, it screams at you. You have this new ability. You can press this button. This is what this does. Do you really need a one-button rotation? You don't know anything that your class does? Even though it's literally screaming at you what your class does at its most basic form?
yeah.
I play warrior, so my opinion's invalid, but still.
I thought warriors were actually, like, I mean, they were harder to play than Ret Paladin, and that's what I was playing. You're laughing at me now.
I wasn't gonna say it. Everyone else said it. The Rets are like the stupid man's stupid, really good DPS. And I didn't think it could get any simpler than a Fury Warrior, and then I played Ret Paladin.
See you around. Hey there.
And it's true, they're like 3 buttons. You can even spec have one less button.
See, that's the problem why I didn't have better DPS in Raid. I was pushing 4 buttons. I was pushing one too many.
Oh, that was the problem.
See you around.
Well. I'm not gonna say... Maybe that's him better. I'm not finding I wish that the milestones that used to matter in WoW, like, mattered.
Greetings. Have a good
All
one.
of your
Be
alts
careful.
just feel like, yep, just flash level cap and get on with the grind. You don't earn anything. You don't get that satisfaction of, oh, I made it to level 40. I have basic flying or whatever.
Yeah.
You just blast through fast, 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 fast. Go, go, go. You're halfway done with this zone. Well, too bad your level cap. Move on.
Light be with you. Light bless.
Yeah. It's kind of like when you adjust the power world settings. Like, I'm not saying my settings are the best or anything, but slowing the experience grind down a little bit. So you can actually, like, enjoy the game a little bit does make it more fun, in my opinion.
Yeah. I do feel that. I wish you could not adjust the experience of pals
True.
independently. But it is because I played before and I was playing my own server and I hadn't played in a really long time and I blinked and I was level 45 and it's like, I'm missing so much stuff. There's still so much stuff to do.
Yeah.
So it does pay to slow down at least a little.
And even then, if it's like, well, I'm just gonna go back and do it, but it's like, I don't know, it doesn't feel the same when you're so over leveled and everything is like, you have everything. There's like when
Yeah.
something proposes literally no challenge, it's just like boring. And I feel like
Yeah,
that's
I
just
can
the way
relate.
games in general go now, is they're like, what? No challenge? We have to try to retain player base and appease them by offering no challenge in our games. It's just like, okay.
I know that they want to make the player feel powerful. And there's a balance to be struck between like
Hello.
Souls-like and
Have a good one.
a shoot 'em up where
See
you
you
just
around.
roll through
I supply
everything.
only the finest
Yeah.
goods.
And you know, different players, different
Safe travels.
different goals, different
Mentality.
ideas of fun.
Yeah, the thing is,
Yeah.
like, they, and I kind of get it. They're like, oh, well, we want a game where like everyone can play it, but then there's also a version of the game that, you know, is for like the more elite players. But
Yeah, difficulty modes.
yeah,
Finely tuned difficulty modes, not just janky shit.
I don't know.
I feel it.
Like,
To be just
well, I do
rewarded.
think anybody should be able to play the game or whatever, but dude, like, I think there's just such a strong difference between, yeah, have the game that can appeal for a lot of people, and literally putting in something that, like, oh, you don't know what you're doing, here's a button, you just push this, it plays your character for you.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. And I know it's like gimped, so it's
Yeah, it's
not,
like a net 25% DPS loss or whatever, but it's just like,
you know. I mean, if you're like a little kid,
yeah.
but if you're an adult capable of playing games, and I'm not saying, you know, I'm sure there's an accessibility argument to be made there. But if you can't be arsed to learn what your buttons do, and even just reading a Wowhead guide, that's what I did on my DK. It took me all of, what, a minute to read, okay, I press this button, this button, this button, and after pressing this button, I press this button. And I know that's at that time. I mean, it doesn't count.
I will say
But it
Death
wasn't
Knights
that hard.
also felt like just like one tiny step up from Ret Paladins.
Really? I'm curious what your opinion of Fury Warrior would be, because
You need
Death Knight
something?
felt more
See you
complicated
around.
and situational than Warriors. But I don't. Maybe I'm just too used to it. I know that Rets were like the simplest of simplest, and they were really fucking good. Whoop, you hit level 20.
I did, I'm a bird now.
The bird.
Are you watching my stream?
I am.
Do you hear whatever music is playing? And it's like bagpipe music?
I do now.
Yeah, that's awful. I
Oh,
hate
yeah.
that noise.
It's hard to focus because I'm hearing us twice over, but I think that's Lion's Rest might be causing it
Okay, I am far
to
enough
fly
away.
away from Lion's Rest. Did it stop? Oh yeah, it did.
It did, yes. Okay. I've something in Gadget Sand for warbands. Let's go.
What? Oh yeah, that's right. So, spoiler alert, Varian Rin is buried in Lion's Rest.
That's
Or
not
what's left of him
important.
anyway.
Did you
I'm
say
pretty sure
what's
he got
left of him?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he got disintegrated.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
that's
more like a memorial than a tomb. Let's say it's his memorial.
okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a different way to put it, for sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to that cutscene, and I was like, well, yeah. And yet, somehow, Tyrion still had flesh on his bones after what happened to him. So you know we can stretch the truth a little bit. Maybe Varian is actually buried there. I didn't participate because I'm not a fucking reliance. I burned Vol'jin instead.
You know, you should be nice to Vol'jin. I also was looking for my manatee form in my spellbook. I was like, oh, I have aquatic form, what? And then it's like, oh, it's just travel form. I'm literally in the water in the form, and I'm like, man, I don't want to be. Yeah.
Did it automatically switch to...
It did, so I'm wondering if I jump out of the water, if it like auto-switch to me being a Borb.
Oh, that's kind of cool. If so, I mean, if it's automatically switched to seal.
I love the manatee form. I remember having to do the druid quest for this back in the day, and it was like...
In the wetlands.
Dude, and the worst part... Oh, you do automatically switch. That's nutty. Anyways, I remember having to do this tedious quest for a form you didn't even use realistically. Like, when are you going to use your
It
aquatic
was so
form?
niche.
Almost never. Almost
It
never.
felt really cool when you did get to, though.
I know. And then you were like, oh, I can't wait to go show off my aquatic form. And you're like, where can I show it off? Literally nowhere.
Yeah, there was not even, like, deep enough water in the cities to use it.
Yeah.
I guess there is technically in
In,
Stormwind.
in Stormwind, yeah.
Like, who's
Careful.
really hanging
Farewell.
out in the canals?
Everyone hangs out in that little area in front of the auction house.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Okay, I think I did my my dailies.
Greetings, adventurer.
Oh, I did get the Cold Flame Cormera on my other account because he was pretty cool. But the
Oh,
Pearlescent Goblin Wave Shredder thing, he looked dumb. I was like, no.
I know, I'm pretty sure I bought that because it was a unique model at the time, and then they immediately released one that you can go get, like, right off the bat at the Siren Isle.
Bunch of
That
dicks.
looks cooler. You know, I was like, that's dumb. Pretty sure there's a third one somewhere from one of the cartels or something.
Need to catch torches. Torch is caught. Can I not?
Can I help you?
Torch catching is a lot of fun. I thought... Is this not what I think it is?
You have to throw your own torch.
See you later.
Do I have like a special torch in my inventory? Let me... Juggling torch. Do I have to like buy a juggling torch?
Probably.
Ugh. My life is so difficult.
If you catch 10 of them within 10 seconds or something, not 10 seconds. A certain amount of seconds, you get an achievement.
Oh, that's right. Okay, let's see.
Safe travels.
I don't know where the heck you get these stupid torches from. Grim, you have to help me.
You got my attention.
You need some.
Is that not the one that gave you the quest?
Be
I
well.
guess not. Or I'm like absolutely 100% blind. And
Okay,
fling the.
what
Oh wait,
is-
nope. I think I wasn't close enough to the bonfire.
But it give you a... Oh, unlit torches.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. Here we go. I'm doing it. I figured it out.
Oh, God.
And now I think he's gonna give me a daily,
Hey
right?
there. Have a
I
good
think
one.
so, yeah. These are
Catch 10
fire.
torches.
See you around.
Meow.
Wow. I like how far away it throws this first torch. It's like, yeah, go play over here.
He wants you away from everyone else who's also doing it.
Wish that person wasn't standing right there. It's really hard to see the shadow.
fat ass cat in the way.
And now he's like intentionally getting in the way. Thank you. You heard me talking shit.
Yeah.
I did it.
Hey.
Do.
Greetings, Lord Alliance.
I have to somehow get 5 more juggling torches to get the torch juggler achievement. We will do our best. Alright, I have 26 burning blossoms now.
Oh.
I have the
I could
finest
buy 5 juggling torches.
Oh. Do we need to buy them? I thought there was a way to get
I
them.
think
without
you
buying
get them for just doing dailies
See
or
you
something. So it's like I don't think I'm actually gonna buy it. What time is it? 10:17. All right. I can travel for him.
The Diablo crossover thingy is starting on the 1st.
A Diablo crossover.
Yeah, it's the Winds of... Not Mysterious Fortune, what is it called? This is some buff of something or other from another world. And treasure goblins spawn in portals, and you nuke the shit out of them, and they can drop some really cool stuff.
I see.
I'm always gonna be sad. On my new account, I got Tyrael's Charter dropped from like the second goblin I ever killed, and I was like, oh, that's cool. It's a really old mount. I've never seen it before. Someone was paying like 2 million gold for it. He like posted in say chat that he would pay 2 million gold for it. I was like, do I want a bunch of gold or I want to keep this rare mount? It is fairly rare. I was like, I don't need gold. I'll just keep doing it. It released for like 510 the next month. And if I'd known, I would totally have sold it for 2 million gold.
Is 2
And then
million
just-
a lot?
Not for anyone who knows how to make gold, but it is for me. I only have 3 million.
Oh.
I don't put time and effort into like playing the auction house and doing the things that are very simple, and you could easily get that, but it's just, yeah, for me it's a lot of effort.
No, I feel it. I mean, and it's like, realistically, like, how much time do you want to dedicate to a video game? Because, like, yeah, I'm gonna do this World of Warcraft stream for 2 hours every day, and, you know, then maybe play Power World or do something else, but, like, I only get a certain amount of time in the day dedicated towards games anymore. And, like, you know, do
Yeah,
I
do I
really
want
want
to bend over backwards to make gold?
Yeah. That just
Not
doesn't
my
sound
idea
like
of
fun to
fun.
me.
I wish it was, because gold is money. I could literally buy like my sub forever.
Oh, like your
But I
WoW
just-
sub with Blizzard, with Diablo Gold?
Oh no, I'm talking about WoW gold, not Diablo gold.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no, not Diablo gold. That you can fart and make 2 million gold in Diablo, as you know.
Yes. That's why I was confused for quite some time there.
Okay. No. The mount
It's a
drops
fine
off the
paper
goblin
trade.
in WoW during the crossover event, and yes, 2
Always
million
a
gold.
pleasure.
It's quite a bit for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think I had 1.2 on my Paladin. I have more floating around on, like, my millions of characters.
We'll be
Uh-huh.
seeing you soon.
Could have doubled
don't
my
you be
gold
gone
if
too
you'd
long.
sold that now. The new one's dropping this time. It's the same exact thing. It's just got like a gold
Be
touch.
waiting for you. I'll be right
Let's see
here
what
when
else
you
is
need
cool. I'm hoping it drops a big bag. 36 slot bag. Oh, the Tyrael's Charter does still drop. Along with the new one, an Oasis Charter. Sorry, it looks like all the same stuff is dropping, but there's new recolors. Tier 2, you know the Tier 2 that got updated during the anniversary? The Tier 2 sets?
Yes, I remember. Yes.
Yeah, they've made recolors of those upgraded Tier 2s And I guess those are... These sets do not drop from the goblins or purchased from someone for Hellstone shards. That apparently drop from goblins.
To get my pet to level 3?
Oh hey, you can pet battle now.
I can pet battle now. Look at me. I'm a nerd.
There. Oh, your stream's all about pet battling now.
Maybe. Well, that's cool. I might have to do that.
Yeah, these are neato. Still won't forgive them for the tier 2 warrior gear and negative interest in it. But the rest are cool.
I thought, like, pretty much all warrior gear was, like, awful.
And this recolor actually makes that god-awful motherfucking axe on your head gear. It actually does look cool. It does.
Okay.
It's so... The axes. Yeah. Let me just go headbutt someone because I'm a warrior. And this is how I do it.
This is how we do it.
But everyone else looks pretty cool. Paladin gear is pretty badass, but it's red and black, so of course I think it's badass.
Oh, yeah. I think it's okay to think something's badass just because it's your favorite colors.
Yeah, it looks a
Oh,
lot
of course
like
I
the,
crit. Sorry.
Woo! We're gonna catch that. No, you're not.
Take my sweetest time getting up to level 3 or whatever, and then I finally can catch something. It crit.
Yeah. RNG. What fun. Whoa.
Give me the rabbit. Miss. Yes. Anniversary is in January, right?
I don't know when the anniversary is. This thing's starting in a couple days. WoW anniversary? I have no idea when that was.
Rabbits? I don't need rabbits. That's all that's here is rabbits. It's not fair. The one fawn I found, I fucking crit it. Here we go. Here's another.
For your information, currently spawning until like 2 or 3 months, something like that, is the Karaji Guardling outside of the gates of One Karaj. It is a summer exclusive pet. Make sure you catch one before the end of summer.
I see. There's not much time left though on the summer event, right?
Oh no, this is like literally the months of summer, the actual months of summer. You have like 4 or 5 months to catch this fire. Yeah, so no rush.
I see.
Certainly.
Okay.
Tragically, there's no rush. You know, it's just something to point out because I realized I forget what I was looking at. Oh, I have a. You might consider getting the add-on pet tracker. I've said that before.
I think I'm gonna get... I need to get other things. I don't know. I thought I had stuff, but handy notes? I have handy notes, but maybe I have it like disabled or something.
Oh.
I don't know. I thought handy notes showed a bunch of shit on the map. And so, I guess I'm just not... I do need, like...
It depends on which modules you have installed as well, though.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So you may not have Handy Notes Classic, or whatever it would be called. Some call it Cataclysm, some call it Classic. Even then, I don't think there's like a ton
Yeah.
of Handy Notes for old school. So good spot there for all you got it.
It's my frog. Mine.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, I... Bear form, cat form, travel form. There you are. Okay, I need travel form on my mount button because it's been driving me nuts. Squirrel. I was gonna.
Your stream's so delayed that I hear it long before it actually happens.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Took me a hot minute to get it going today too, so gotta get used
Oh.
to. And like, I don't want to like listen to my like actual stream going. I was like, I've streamed on Twitch before, so I'm like using OBS like over here to make sure my stream's working, but I wasn't even really sure if it was really working all that well. I don't know.
Well, you don't have to listen to it, but it appears to be an okay quality. 720p anyway.
Yeah, I think that's probably as best as I can do. I don't think I can do better than that. Maybe I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've done anything with video encoding.
Yeah. I think it probably helps I'm not doing anything too exciting, you know. Too exciting yet, I should say. Too exciting yet. But it looks like my account is officially no longer free trial. The World of Warcraft has officially respected my $16 I gave them.
What kind of them?
Well,
Died.
be careful.
Right.
Go with honor, friend.
Pick up these quests so we get off my map. Can't go to Westfall yet. I have to do the rest of the quest. Long snout?
Long snout.
It's very long. Meow. Is cat? I'm cat. Meow.
Oh.
What is this? Increases stamina by 30. Oh my gosh, I'm ready to go tank a Nixia.
What? It's a big deal, you know.
Dude, I don't know if this is something that you did, but like I do genuinely remember like if events were going on, like everyone was like, dude, if you go eat this or go do this, like you'll get an extra like 5% attack, whatever, right? You'll get this buff. So events were like, I don't know, if you were not in a high progressing guild, which I was not back when, you know, I was 12. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like 30 stamina before I go do Marauder? Heck yeah.
And that's fair. That's a lot with as limited as stats were.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't 30 stamina back in the day, but I do remember events being like, oh dude, I can go do whatever I want now. Hell yes, I got the stone knoll hammer, dude. Let's go. Got my transmog.
Hey. You're on your way to 100%.
I know. I'm trying my best. I'm at 53% almost. 52.95. I need one more thing. Take that.
Cheeto, can you stop making that noise?
Probably not. A Stormwind rat all the way out here outside of Stormwind? That's very illogical. It's my first rare. Oh my gosh.
Oh shit. Alright, be gentle.
Oh my gosh, it's a rare. Oh, that was an awkward amount of damage. Alright. Now we just have to capture my very first rare. Live on stream and everything. Let's fucking go, boys. Stormwind rat. Fucking
It's a rat.
It's a rat. Wow. Oops. Pet journal. Heal my pets, cause why not? Rat. Alright. Sorry, Great Horned Owl. I have a rare rat now. What's this? A dead deef? Oh, that's to go into Westfall. I can't do that. That would be a hit crime. I know you! Oh my god, he's actually like high level. What the fludge? Is he gonna be
What?
actually difficult?
Hogger?
Yeah.
I mean, everything's super delayed, so I mean, I do have to fight Hogger right now. What color is the quest?
I don't know. It doesn't even say it's a group man quest. Oh, he's got friends.
Oh,
What? No, come back. He's eating? Oh, okay, that was weird. They've definitely changed Hogger since I last did it. Yeah, no, when I did Hogger, he actually died, and Gerald the Hammond play didn't come out to arrest him.
oh right. Because they take him to the stockades and he's a boss in stocks. Yeah, they arrest Hogger. This is the stupidest thing. This is where the writing in Cataclysm was like, what were they smoking? So
Apparently the
bizarre.
remains from King Varian Rin or whatever.
Ren wasn't dead yet. He didn't die for like 3 more expansions.
I don't care.
They don't even have that excuse of huffing his ashes.
Yeah, I'm... Don't play a game for 10
Makes no
years and
sense.
they destroy it.
Yeah. All the people coming back and being like, where's Darnassus? What happened to Teldrassil? What?
Dude, I still don't even think, as somebody who's played like 3,000 Night Elves, since it's like the only Alliance character I make, I'm like 90% positive I haven't even gone to look to make sure there's like no Darnassus, and you're not just trying to like gaslight me into believing there's no Darnassus.
Yeah, you have to see it for
Dude,
yourself.
for real.
I'm just saying, if you're in the correct, like, current timeline, you can look up the smoldering, smoking silhouette of the corpse of the tree,
Boy.
and Darnassus is a grayed out icon on the map.
Greetings.
Just to remind you, what once was. Just saying, it's real. You can see it for yourself.
I need to. Squirrel. What was I gonna say? I can't remember. Yeah, I remember when they did this shit with Sylvanas or whatever, and I was like, wow. I already wasn't somebody that like kept up a whole lot on WoW lore, but I was like really disappointed when I heard that. I was like, yeah, I liked Sylvanas.
Yeah. They went off the deep end with Sylvanas' lore.
I know,
But it was-
turned her into a tweaker pretty much.
Yeah, kinda. The whole thing, too, not only is the War of Thorns apparently not even, like, in the game anymore. So you just log in and not have any idea of what happened. Which, that blows my mind. War of Thorns being the attack on Darnassus and the burning of Teldrassil. It's kind of an important lore bait to just not have in the game anymore. It was like a 2-week event, pre-expansion event or something dumb.
Yeah.
Not only, you can still see the cutscene of Sylvanas having, like, a midlife crisis where she's, like, talking to her other self, and it is so confusing even when you know what's going on. What do they think new players are going to log in and see 2 mostly identical elves, like, fighting with each other and be like, wait, who is she? What? And it was supposed to be, like, 2 halves of her soul or something. It was the weirdest shit the way they handled that.
Yeah, there's a reason why I've never really, like, super strongly kept up with WoW lore, and it just gets so convoluted and overwhelming. It's just like, okay.
It
Yeah,
does.
especially since this game's been around. And then when they added time walking shit, that's when, like, nah.
I don't mind the time walking, and they even have a new thing, lore walking. This, I enjoy this because I like the lore. lore walking, which is limited time maybe. I don't know if this is always available or if it's just because it's turbulent timeways right now. Where you relive key moments in history. The current ones available are, of course, Xalatath. If you've never played a priest in Legion, you would have no idea who the fuck Xalatath is. And everything that happened, like the random one-off quests that you might stumble upon in BFA to know who she is. And then all of a sudden she's the main big bad, and it's like, what? Well, if you didn't play a priest, you don't even know who she is or where she came from. But they fixed that by introducing lore walking, and that was cool. The other ones being the ethereals. You know, the ethereals that we helped in Netherstorm 1,000 expansions ago? In case you forgot
They still exist.
that they still exist and who they are and who Dimensius is, you can now do a lore walking thing. I haven't done it, but I think that's really cool to refresh our memories on what the hell happened in the past 20 years.
Dude, that's another thing that's like, since WoW's been out for so long, like, it's just so much lore. And it's like, I mean, I think honestly after Burning Crusade, no, that's a lie. After like Wrath of the Lich King, it's like I couldn't even keep up anymore. It's just,
Well, Cataclysm Lord was ass, so I could see that.
I
And
guess
there's
I kind of kept up with Cataclysm lore too, but like Wrath of the Lich King was like peak lore for me. That was like, I knew what was
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, because that's like
Crusade.
Warcraft,
Yeah.
actual Warcraft lore.
Yeah, like Burning Crusade, I knew what was going on, loved it, and that's when I was like, vanilla, I didn't know what's going on, but I literally started playing the game when I was 10 years old, right? Burning Crusade had a little more grasp of
That's
that.
understandable.
Wrath of the Lich King was probably the first expansion, like, where I really had a good idea what was going on, because I wasn't, 12.
Uh-huh. I don't know at what point I grasped it. I didn't really know what was going on in BC or Wrath. I think it wasn't until much later that I really took the time to research what lore was already established in the Warcraft games that I've never played.
Yeah.
And
See,
who these people are and what the timeline of what's going on.
yeah, I did play Warcraft 3, so that I think helped with like some minimal knowledge. But
Yeah. At least a little.
yeah,
You don't have to know the nitty gritty, but definitely helped at least a little to know who these people are and what's going on. Because I didn't know. I knew Lich King controls the zombies. He's a bad guy. That's about all I know.
I guess I also only knew like, what is that? Like, I only knew like mainstream lore doesn't sound like right, but like I only knew like the really obvious lore. Like there's a lot of like under lore like that I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The fine details of what stuff that goes on.
Yeah.
I know a lot of it, but I can't like instantly recall all of it. But having known more of the lore and the timeline of the wars and who everyone is in the Legion and what
Why
happened.
they all
with-
hate each other. And then it
Some
always
of
just
them-
wraps back around to Thrall.
Yeah, Thrall. I know Thrall's an important man. I get it.
Well, man is a
I know
strong
more
word,
about him.
but he's an important orc.
It's work, man. Maybe I just got tired of Thrall because I didn't really know what was going on and he was just injected into everything. Kind of irritated. Huh?
I was gonna say, it did feel like for like a few expansions in a row, it was like, guess who's back, back again. Thrall is back.
Yeah. I forget what expansion it was where I think it was Sarfang went back and found him in Nagran. I don't even know if it was Sarfang or not, or what expansion that even was. And it was just like, dude, leave him alone, leave him there, let the assassins come, just let it happen, okay? Don't.
let it go.
But they brought him back again.
Listen,
His last.
he needed that. He needed one last hurrah.
Yeah, I think he's living happily now after Shadowlands. I see those are the fine details. Like I played Shadowlands and I know that Jaina and Thrall and Tyrande and stuff were like key characters in like the core main story, but I don't even remember like what happened to them at the end. I remember what happened to Sylvanas and her sisters,
Yeah.
but everyone just call it good. I really, really feel though that they've been leading up to the death of the elf leader. I feel it. They're gonna kill him.
Blood Elf Leader is not Kel'Thuzad, it's Sun.
It is not. Not the Sunstriders. They're gone.
No, I'm trying to remember his name. Blood Elves are literally the only race I play, and I don't even know their leader's name. Is it Mark? Oh, hi,
It's
Mark.
not Mark. I don't know who Mark is. I don't know if there is an important Mark in World of Warcraft.
His name doesn't have Sun in it, right? The Blood Elf Leader?
It does not. It doesn't have any words. It's a made-up name. It's not like even a compound word.
Brooklar the Trapper? That sounds like a rare spawn kind of name. He's surrounded by a lot of friends, too.
That's weird. Wouldn't it be a silver dragon though if it was a word?
I would think so, yeah. Oh
Or at
boy.
least it's
Bear
silver
form
portrait.
quickly.
Oh boy. I'm on a delay. I don't know what's going on.
Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna die here.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm a cat, I run fast.
Oh god.
Okay, different approach.
Alright.
Oh, I still have like some of a aggro. Perfect. Look at me. I see, I know I was doing this whole time. Nom nom nom.
Yeah. Calculated.
A not short sword, I'm pretty sure I need that transmog. How much HP does this guy have? Enough! That I will kill him quickly. I'll take his loot, which was nothing. It wasn't really a thing.
I don't know what he is though. He's not even marked as a quest
He's
either.
not a quest. He wasn't marked as a rare. It'd be really weird if they just had him out there as like a named with like nothing, but
What is
maybe
his
they
name?
did.
Klar?
Yeah.
What is this creature? No, he's just some random named mob that's never been anything.
Cool. I guarantee you he wasn't around in Classic.
Let's find out. No, he's apparently isn't classic.
Really?
Yeah, someone says seems to be a bit of a strange case. Named Kobold, neither flagged as rare nor elite with no specific purpose. They've been able to find out. He's not, there's nothing. And he has been around since classic, apparently.
That's crazy. I can't believe
He's just like...
didn't see him 20 years ago, or at least didn't remember him.
Yeah, the random kobold, that's like a bit of trivia that you would know. Yep, there's a name kobold here that doesn't do anything.
Yes. Do I know anything of importance about this game? Absolutely not. Do I know useless things? Yes, I do.
Yeah, trivia.
That's all I know is useless things about this game. Do I know that it's 10:45 and that it's time? Oh, I also saw this guy who's using an auction house. I don't know, it's super intrigued in using, but
Oh.
oh look, there's an auction house right here. I didn't even have to fly all the way into Storm. Oh, never mind, he disappeared. I'm just so lazy.
Yeah.
Maybe I should make it a goal too to like get all the stored pets without like actually buying them. That sounds fucking like a lot of fun.
Oh, that's true. That's something you could do.
Yeah, that's a good challenge. I mean, that sounds really challenging. Just gold grinding all
Yeah,
the
'cause
time.
I know people have methods for doing that, but it's just so fucking tedious.
Why would you undercut so much?
Oh, it's unacceptable.
I know. We're posting for 4 gold. Fuck that guy. We're posting my peace blooms for 4 gold. Silverleaf? 348. 355? Sure, why not? Earth roots? I thought earth roots were a little bit more valuable. Oh well, strangle kelp. Sure, whatever. I don't even know if that'll sell, honestly, but post it. Same with that. Juggling torches? You can sell them? What?
What? Alright.
I didn't know that. Full send, full stop, whatever it is. Didn't know
Yeah.
that.
So that's the easy way of getting them.
Oh, the Defias Mass is soulbound. Aim.
Oh. Alright.
That's it. I'm trying to see if I have anything else that's worth selling. Linen. I could sell my linen? That's a pretty penny to sell my linen. Glass fishing bobber for 3 gold, 50 silver? Would somebody actually buy that? To increase their fishing by 2 for 10 minutes? I'm gonna post it just to see, but I'm pretty sure no one's gonna buy that. I could be wrong.
Probably not, but never know.
Alright, let's go finish clearing out my bags. I am outside. You're yelling at me, you stupid game.
Greetings.
Alright, let's see here. I do want to keep stuff. I guess I'm going to throw the red Defias mask. I can't use it and it's soulbound. I'm just going to vendor it. I'm not going to hold on to things that are going to serve no purpose. Wait, give that back. I need to keep
Go
that
with
for
honor,
reasons.
friend.
Maybe make a little snack after I'm done streaming because I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, I'm drinking a gigantic Dutch Bros drink, which is kind of like a
Open for
snack.
business.
You know, Dutch Bros is pretty tasty, I'm not gonna lie. But they're expensive.
It's only
Light
what,
bless you.
$8 for the big one?
Only $8? Okay.
I know, only.